My name is Kyle Burton. I'm going to be speaking to you about why you should wear seatbelts. Everyone in life has a choice. It's the only thing that in the world that you can do for yourself. So when entering a vehicle, do you choose to wear a seatbelt or do you choose not to wear a seatbelt? Well, seatbelt's sole purpose for being there is for you to arrive at your next destination alive and in one piece. So why wouldn't you wear them? Without the use of seatbelts, you would be seriously hurt or injured in a case of a car accident or any type of thing like that. Seatbelt airbags would be rendered useless without the use of seatbelts, and now it's just against the law not to wear them. So you have every reason to wear them in a sense. Now imagine you're about to go skydiving. You get ready to jump out of the plane, you successfully jump out of the plane, you're free falling, and as you go to pull your chute, you realize you don't have a backpack on with a chute. That's the type of susceptibility you're leaving yourself when not wearing a seatbelt inside of a car. You're leaving yourself defenseless to the whole world. You did not properly plan at all. So the airbag was specifically designed to go hand in hand with the seatbelt. One would eject, forcing you back, and the seatbelt would keep you locked in place, going hand in hand. Now, in a study in from 1990 to 2002, on drivers and front seat passengers who were admitted to the trauma ward in Pennsylvania, 12,700 there were 12,700 patients. Of those, 8,500 were drivers and 4,200 were passengers. The rate of cervical spine fractures was 54% in drivers using only an airbag, compared to that to 42% for drivers using both an airbag and a seatbelt. So you can see the obvious decline in trauma injuries right there alone. Passengers, on the other hand, were far, far, far more at risk than the drivers were, as they were nearly 7 times higher than those who chose not to buckle up in the passenger seat. And everyone knows the inherent risk of entering an automobile without a seatbelt, as you probably know somebody who lost their life tragically, or have heard on the news about somebody tragically losing their life in an automobile accident. But did you know that nearly 1.2 million people die worldwide from road traffic collisions? Half of those of which are between the ages of 15 and 44. So it is a scary fact out there that a lot of people are not using seatbelts, even though it's a proven fact that seatbelts do work when used properly. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration estimated that between 1975 and 2005 that seatbelts saved more than 211,000 lives nationwide. So how can you argue with the fact that you shouldn't wear seatbelts? Well, you're right. Things do happen. Accidents do happen. It's the matter of life, But who's to say lightning couldn't strike you while you're outside? There are dangers everywhere in life, but it's what you can do to prevent those dangers to make yourself live longer. Ray LaHood, the U.S. Secretary of Transportation, announced in May 2010 that while the Click It or Ticket campaign is working very well, there's still an alarming amount of Americans that choose not to wear a seatbelt. Then that number was 45 million people are still choosing not to. Doesn't make sense. The Click It or Ticket campaign was originally introduced in 1993, but it wasn't until recently that it picked up speed and has become more of a prevalent force today. While this campaign is in place, the government is taking a stand for your defense as it wants to see you live another day and make it to your destination in one piece. So the facts are in front of you. Now it's up to you to make your choice the next time you enter a vehicle. Do you choose to wear a seatbelt or do you choose not to? The choice is yours.